But I do want to keep my hair. You know what? I want to change up my nose. I mean, just take a look at this nose. Just look at it. It's big. And it looks like my face is scrunched together because it's like slender. Like it has width and all that. Like when I drink anything, it's always not like this. It's my sister racing evidence at a crime scene? Never. Even though she said they don't get along. Emma really likes her sister. That's not it at all. It's just, we're both professional at what we do, and I trust her. Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away. But there's gold on the ceiling. Ignore the strengths of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. Huh? What's that grin for? This situation calls for one thing, and that is Luminal Testing fluid. Luminal? Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. Just like certain things in a hotel room. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. Me? Why do I have to do it? I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking. Here, look. I'll lend you these glasses. Huh? You have an extra pair of those things. Oh my god, we're in 3D! To help test for a blood reaction, just spray the lume oil on it. Like this, see? Press enter to spray it. Okay, let's find some blood stains. Well, I didn't find any bloodstains, but I did find the follow. Ah. Thank you so much for the follow. Weeaboo. Don't forget autopsy reports. They gotta run out of that too. True. Alright, let's actually go where the crime scene is. Really? They did the whole CSI thing? Had to be here just vibing. Amen. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a bloodstain? It's so, Emma, you're shaking. It's just, this is my first time seeing real blood. Scientific investigation in action. Okay. Well, we definitely know that this is a bloodstain. Cheers on ya, weeaboo. But doesn't something strike you as odd, scientifically speaking, of course? What's odd about this, scientifically? The amount of blood. Doesn't really seem like a lot. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there would be a little more blood? I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to be more blood than this. Mr. Wright, I'm going to mark up the floor plans when we find a blood stain, okay? See? I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, and this stuff is pretty handy too. I saved up my allowance to buy that. Damn. You can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their views of the case. Then, let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yeah. It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it? I guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious. Huh! How did she even get here? Yo, welcome back, Weeaboo. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. This star! You only trust your eyes, Too bad, you two. This day-old deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead doesn't really get my mouth watering. You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Starbutt. No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from the security room over there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that... I'm sorry. Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Please tell me that's perjury. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events was different, I saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective, she stabbed Goodman. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? So you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Starr? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. I saw. Pretty sure Lotta also said that when she wasn't there. True, that's very, very true. Maybe they're twins. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies, you know? I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day, I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect, and before long, they call me Cough-Up Queen. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. And you were let go? Fired? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case, the SL9 incident. SL9? Wait. I know, right? Wait, she doesn't mean... What do you think of this? The SL9 incident, it's written on that knife. And on that note, Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know. Really? That knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over yet. It's not yet Snake. What do you think? Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? I guess Goodman's note as well, or maybe his ID? I had one of those up until 2 years ago, back when you were the cough-up queen, right? We found this ID card here in this parking lot. Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's, but it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department. That's impossible! I wish I could be so sure. What do you think about this? SL9 incident? It just repeats. Okay, I'm not... Yeah, like, here's my whole thing. Like, how did... Like, I don't get how she got the photo if she was from inside the thing. Like, that's what I don't get. If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime? I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The whole of my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Starr. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable to who? 2 years ago. It was the biggest case I've ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence, so they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes. The criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any clearer than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence. Of a sort, made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved in the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen. Others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those. Myself and one other person you know well. Oh my god, there's that thing, I need to click that link, I need to click it. I need to copy paste that link. Come on. Got it. And I hit the ban button. Never be famous. Wait, could it be? Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean, Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined, and then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he wasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait! Those lunches you sell are the only reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate. Miss Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be a connection. So, Rookie? What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes? Then you should take this. A Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Miss Star? Officer Marshall, is he your, are you going out?
Boy, oh boy. Nothing beats a hot and steamy hot dog weenie. A little stadium mustard ought to jazz up this foot-long dingle-dong. Now that is a good-looking wiener.
What do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, he was helping my sister do cases. He was so nice. He got along so well with my sister. It made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Officer Jake Marshall. Alright, chat. I'm calling it stream here as well. Gotta go to bed. Gotta teach a half day tomorrow, and then another half day. But you know what? I'll be back tomorrow. Do more Phoenix Wright. Hold on, let me see. Is there anybody on that we could raid? Ooh, speaking of detective games, Camp Zack Yourself is on right now. So yeah, let's go ahead. But I hope. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the follow, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Usually, I come on 7:30 or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. But yeah, we're gonna check out Camp Zack Yourself. He's playing Condemned to Bloodshot. It's all good, dude. I'll see you later. Rest easy, chat. Stay cheesy. And peace out.